And here's 38. Hey there, dreamers. So, yes, the chicken coop got a name. Can you see it? I can't see what you guys can see. I think you could see it there. But I had my friend make up 2 signs for me, and Peckingham Pallets is going to be the name of their palace. And then I had to get a sign for the she shop. I could have made one myself, but honestly, with all the to-do things on my list, it would have taken me forever, and this only took him a day. So, anyhow, on the list for and then I have the motion censored solar light out here. This is the same one that I have in my backyard. They work great. So it's going to take a while for it to charge up because the sun's already past it today. But by tomorrow I should have lights out here when I walk up, which is good. Now, next on the list, I think, is to move my laundry line. It was right here because remember I had Resource Copperhead Hotel over here. So now I'm going to move it to these trees out here. So let me set you guys up somewhere. I'll probably put you on time lapse for this because it's just going to be boring. But I will be back. Okay, y'all, that's all I'm doing today. I had to go to town and get the signs and do a bunch of errands earlier today, and I'm just tired. And I'm not shoveling any more gravel, so not today. Thought I was going to get out here and look for property pins, but I'll have to wait and do that tomorrow, so I will be back in the morning. See you then. Okay, this is actually footage of the day of the fire. I had spent most of the day looking for property pins, and I wanted to include this footage. I'm actually reviewing a product here, and you guys will see this video later, but I just kind of wanted to put some of this footage in here to show you how much vegetation was out there. You could see the dead trees across the street that are laying down, and all the leaves everywhere. So just kind of wanted to throw some of this in there so that you guys could see exactly how much of this stuff burned, and how dangerous it was out there with the winds. Look who's been out exploring a soot-filled forest. Look at how dirty you are, buddy. Your white is almost black. Good morning, dreamers. So today is Sunday, which means I'm not going to hear from the insurance agent today, or the insurance adjuster today. So there's not much I could be doing outside, plus it's going to rain. So I think today I'm going to be tackling this mess behind me, mainly because I want to get into that wall over there where the outside of it burned, just to make sure that the inside is still okay. You know, check the insulation and stuff like that. And there's a bunch of stuff in the way. So I'm going to get busy. I'll just put you guys on time lapse. I know it's probably boring for you guys to watch this stuff, but it needs to get done, and it's what I'm working on today. So I'll put you on time lapse. Okay, y'all, now that I got the floor cleared in here, I am going to work on these benches that always get piled up with stuff. Mainly because I couldn't get to any of the cabinets to put stuff in, so now I can. So, just gonna organize all that and put it away. And, probably go do laundry for the rest of the day, but we'll see how far I get. I'll put you guys back on time lapse. So, I don't know about you guys, but in hindsight, I'm watching myself do all this work in this shop, and I know exactly what's going on. It's that I feel like life is so out of control right now. With all the stuff with the fire and dealing with the insurance and, all the paperwork that goes along with that, because you have to have receipts for stuff and whatnot. It's just, life feels so chaotic right now that I know that in hindsight, the reason why I was cleaning the shop and organizing it, especially organizing it to the depth that I did, was because it was really the only thing in my life at the time that I felt I had control over. So I had all this chaos in the shop, and that I could control. I couldn't control, the fire still burning outside or how fast the insurance company was going to call and, you know, how fast I could get a new shower built and just little stuff like that, that I seem to have focused all that lack of control into cleaning and organizing and whatnot. So I'm wondering how many of you guys do the same thing. I know, looking back over my life, like anytime that I was feeling upset or feeling like life was out of control, I would wind up cleaning my entire house, like scrubbing little cracks and crevices because I could control the dirt, but I couldn't control anything else going on in life. So I'm just wondering how many of you guys do the same thing. But it was good because Lord knows this shop really needed organizing, especially the screws. So I spent a long time organizing all these screws. I go into it a little bit later, but every time I went to go get screws, I had drywall screws mixed in with nails, mixed in with deck screws, mixed in with whatever. They would just all wind up in a bucket, and I'd just toss them in there and put the bucket inside. And then when I went to go get a screw, I was always having to dig through this pile of screws to pick out the screws that I needed for each project. So just to have screws and nails organized, I know it sounds silly and mundane or whatever, but it was a huge progress for me. And then to have them all in one spot. I still have a couple buckets of screws and nails inside the house that I need to go through and organize. And hopefully nothing major happens that gets me motivated to do that. Maybe I could just motivate myself to do it without having out of control life. But I just thought it was funny that, yeah, the shop is all organized now, but it came from, having so much chaos and clutter and stuff in the rest of my world. So just wondering how many of you guys do the same thing. I'll let you listen to music now. my gosh, y'all. This is the first time in forever that my shop has been completely organized. So, got all my screws in that lower cabinet. I even went through all the screws and sorted them by size and by outdoor interior screws and yada yada. So that felt good because I had buckets and buckets of just nails and screws and everything all mixed together. I forgot. It's not completely organized yet. I still gotta put this bolt and hang it up. Okay. But yeah, got all that organized. All my charger stuff's over there. Got this all cleaned off. Oops. Got both of the saws dusted off and swept off. Got my little workbench, the one that always gets, it's just a catch-all for everything. So that one's almost completely cleaned off. I have some garden stuff I need to take care of, so I left that on there so I'll remember. But yeah, put the cabinets that Mac and Patty gave me over there. I don't know what else is going to go in them yet. Probably chainsaws in one of them and random whatever in this one over here. But it feels so good to have a nice big area. And hopefully I'll be using up this wood soon. The cardboard, I was going to just take it to the fire department to burn. But I'm thinking I might want to put it down in my garden area to work as a weed block, but I'm not so sure yet. I mean, it doesn't matter if I use cardboard or if I use the weed block. The weed block also burned, the fabric stuff. The weed block that I did put down in the garden did burn. So I don't know. I might just use that underneath beds or whatever to do a weed block. So yeah, I'll hang on to the cardboard stuff. I got rid of the paper stuff, but I'll hang on to the cardboard stuff. I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to use it as wallboard here in the shop, which is what I was planning on doing. And yeah, no, because that'll just be a tinder box. So I'll wait until someday I can afford drywall and put drywall up instead. Anyhow, so there is still more work out here to do. Let me come around and face you guys. I have a charging station I need to hang up back there someday soon. I also have some brackets to hold the hoses and oh my goodness, extension cords, stuff like that I can hang up in here. But I just need to kind of get a feel of where I want those. So haven't done anything with those yet. But, and then what else did I have to do out here? I was just looking at it. Oh, I have to put these ceiling panels back up, the ones that fell, and figure out a way to secure them so that they don't fall back down again and they actually insulate the shop this summer. But that's ladder work and I'm not doing that today. So I just feel really accomplished. And you know, I came in here to work because it was supposed to rain today, and would you know, it just now started raining. So all that time spent in here could have been spent outside shoveling gravel, but this was, I think, much more needed, and I feel much more accomplished to have it all done. Everything's off on my workspaces, and I can somewhat easily find stuff, so that's good. Anyhow, this video, I don't know how long it's going to be. I still have a video for you guys. Wait, let's see. Yeah, I don't know how long this video is going to be because I was just working. I wasn't paying attention to the time. But I still have a video that I took the day before the fires that I need to upload to you guys. So it's going to be kind of like a flashback because there's still leaves on the ground and stuff. So if I don't put it with this video, it'll be the very next video that you guys see. Anyhow, I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me.